Well, hey there, everybody. Let me just start off by saying this is a video that I have been dying to make for you all. I think it is so important, but it is a video that I don't want to make. I'm still sick. I'm recovering from this horrible head and chest cold that I came down with when I was on vacation. And I ate everything I wanted for 3 straight weeks in Puerto Vallarta, and I gained, no joke, 5 pounds while I was there. And as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to share with you some swimsuits, some beach wear, and I'm not super excited about getting on camera and showing off my cellulite and my flabby belly that's now 5 pounds heavier, but I honestly feel like this video is so important to make because women are so self-conscious when they are in a bathing suit. I know I am. And I found 5 bathing suits, 3 swim cover-ups, and a pair of flip-flops that I think would be flattering on anybody, any body shape, at any weight. These swimsuits do all of the things. They have tummy control, they have breast lift, they are very flattering, very affordable. I'm going to tell you the prices to everything, and I wore all of them on vacation on repeat. Every single day I was in a swimsuit and a beach cover-up. I got so many compliments on all of my swimsuits that I wore when I was in Puerto Vallarta, and I just want to share them with you. They're all available on Amazon. And yes, I'm going to give you the pricing. The pricing that I'm going to share is what it is today at the timing that I'm filming this. You're seeing this video just a couple days after filming, so the pricing should still be valid, hopefully. And I think it's important for you to know my sizing. I'm 5'2". I weigh normally 134 pounds. I'm weighing about 138 today. So every bit of what I ate on vacation is sitting right in my belly area. And for each swimsuit and cover up that I have on, I'll tell you the size that I'm wearing, whether I need to adjust a size or not, but just so when you're looking at me, think about your size and shape, and I think you'll be able to figure out the size that's best for you. So while I was on vacation, I did take some videos of myself. My husband also took some videos and photos of me, and I'm going to insert them here on the side. But I'm going to stand up in this video. I'm going to put on every single swimsuit and show it to you on me live. I'm going to tell you the things that I love, why I love it, kind of some features of the different swimsuits, along with showing you photos and videos that I took while I was at the beach and at the pool in PV. So, to get started, I'm wearing one of my very favorite swimsuits and beach cover-ups. So I'm going to change my camera angle now so you can kind of see me full body, and we're going to discuss this one. So in order to get a full-bodied picture of myself using my camera lens, I did have to zoom out just a teeny bit so you could see this much of me, but this is a little crochet cover-up. It is short sleeves. You can see through the crochet, and I'm wearing a size small. See how it hits me mid-thigh? This is one of the reasons I love this. It's light enough. If you're outside and it's hot and you're sweaty and it's windy, this gave me enough coverage that I could go up to the pool. I could sit down at the pool restaurant and get something to eat. When I was walking through the resort and out to the beach, I felt fully covered, but yet it is the crochet. You can see through this when you're up close. I love too that it is not super long. I feel like when I have on really long cover-ups, I feel very kind of dumpy, so I really appreciate the shorter length of this one. And I'm 5'2", and you can see where it's hitting me. So it was so perfect. So this crochet cover-up is on sale right now for $25. It comes in 15 different colors, and I'm wearing the size small. Of the 15 colors, I think like 12 of them were solids, and there were 3 of them that had a stripe pattern, like a black on white, and one was multi-stripe. But for everything I'm going to show you in today's video, the links will be in the description box below. I'll also pin those links into the very top comment of the video, so you can easily shop and browse around at all the things. So underneath this cover-up is one of of my very favorite swimsuits. And let's just remember, this is a no judgment zone here, ladies, right? So I'm going to show you my bulges and pooches and all the things in an effort to just help women feel good about themselves. I gotta say, when I was at the beach, I wore all of these things and I felt so good about myself because I was supported and lifted. I was myself. I feel like all of these swimsuits were really very classy, nothing tacky. I wasn't trying to dress like a 20-year-old. I was just trying to be myself, and I think that's why you all watch my channel, and I just want to share the information with you and help you feel good about yourself too. So this is my number one all-time favorite swimsuit. This is from a brand called La Blanca. It is sold in department stores. It is also sold on Amazon. And I gotta tell you, I bought this black swimsuit at Dillard's 3 years ago. It is still just as good as it was the day I bought it, and I paid almost double at Dillard's. When I realized that this swimsuit was sold on Amazon, I bought it in several more colors, which I'm going to show you. But I'm starting off with just your classic black because every woman needs a classic black swimsuit in their summer arsenal. But the reason I love La Blanca, you can just see the ruching here on the sides. It snatches everything in. This is a true tummy control swimsuit. It is double lined, so the ruching has its own layer. The tummy control is underneath, and I don't know how they do it, but the breast lift in this swimsuit, like it just, whoop, snatches everything up right here. It's like my breasts are just on a shelf. They are up, they are contained, they're not squished. This swimsuit has adjustable straps with a pretty square gold kind of clasp in the back, so you can adjust these. And also, I gotta say, the material, the quality of the fabric in La Blanca swimsuits is unmatched. It is such high quality. This is La Blanca. It's plain in the back. And what I love about this one too is the ability to be able to hike it up here on the hips. I know a lot of women that are scared, and I keep looking over here because I have a mirror. I know a lot of women that are scared to kind of pull this up a little bit, but let me show you what happens if you don't show any leg. Look how that drug me down. And by raising this up just a little bit, it actually snatches in the look of my waist, showing just a little bit of leg right here. And I think it just looks so much better. It gives you a little more shape than just boom, square swimsuit. So again, La Blanca, top of my list. La Blanca is one of the most expensive swimsuits I buy. On Amazon, this suit is $83. It comes in so many colors, but I bought the black one first. Loved it. Absolutely loved this swimsuit. I wore it last year to the beach with my daughters, and I had it on in black, and my daughter looked at me one day and said, "Mom, your chest is wow." And I said, "It is the swimsuit. It is not me. It is totally this swimsuit." This year, I went back and bought the same swimsuit in this gorgeous color called Dark Cherry. Now, in La Blanca brand, I always wear a size 10. Doesn't matter what style of swimsuit, a 10 fits me just like a glove. So I own the black, I have cherry red, and I do own it in the color white. But I don't recommend white. White is never a good idea for a swimsuit, and you can see how it just gets a little bit discolored from the chlorine in the pool and washing it, and just honestly sun in general will discolor a white swimsuit. So it's really unfortunate because you can see on the inside how white it is, but the outside is just, it didn't hold. So avoid the white, but highly recommend the black and the dark cherry. And real quick, here's that dark cherry color. This color was so pretty on the beach with the sunshine. I have a tan, like this was a beautiful color. So if you're gonna pick out a color, I recommend sticking with the darker, deeper colors. Some of the La Blanca colors, like the neon pink, I actually did buy, and after wearing it a couple times, it started to fade. So I don't know if they have some issues with like bright fluorescent colors in their coloring system, but I've never had an issue with the dark, deeper colors. But look how gorgeous this dark cherry is. And again, here is this tummy control, the breast lift, like wow. So this swimsuit does come with padding. It's removable. I always take the padding out. Always. Can't stand it. So this is just me, and you can see what this swimsuit does for my chest. Like, it is incredible. This swimsuit is absolutely worth the $83. So I'm a gal that loves a black cover-up. I think a black cover-up can go over anything, especially when you have on a black swimsuit. So I put this little crochet cover-up back on, and I'm putting on my beach flip-flops, my beach sandals. I bought these just this year and wore these literally every single day at the pool and at the beach. So these are truly a flip-flop. They have big squishy soles, but what I loved was the top is made of fabric. It is made of material, so I didn't have to break these in. There was no period of, oh my gosh, I gotta wear these, they're gonna hurt my feet and like get used to them. No, I put my foot right in and they are super comfortable. I even wore these out to dinner a couple nights. That's how comfortable they were. These beach flip-flops are only $15 and they come in a ton of solid colors, and a lot of colors even came in a stripe version. So I'll insert some pictures here on the side so you can see what I mean by stripe. But this section here would be like black and red stripe or red and blue stripes, or you could just get it in solids. Some of them also had a stripe inside the platform of the shoe here. So there's lots of different options. But 15 bucks, highly recommend these. My next favorite swimsuit, this strapless red one. I mean, ladies, this is a classic style swimsuit. But oh my goodness, this is a shapewear swimsuit. There's ruching on the side. Like, I am literally shapeweared in here. The breast support is incredible. Again, it has the higher legs. You can position them where you want them. And none of these swimsuits are super cheeky. I do not like a cheeky swimsuit, but I don't want one that comes straight across here either. I want, you know, just a little bit of that. And so all of these, rest assured, are not super cheeky. This swimsuit is incredible. Day one, when I wore this swimsuit on vacation, I had so many people compliment me. Now, I don't know if it was the red, I don't know if it was the shape of the swimsuit, or both, but every time I wear this, I feel absolutely incredible. And you are not going to believe it. This swimsuit is only $37. $37. It is amazing. Now, it does come with a removable strap if you are uncomfortable with this, but I'll tell you, this just like snatches right in. Not once did I ever feel like the suit was going to slip down, so I did not use the strap at all, but it comes with the suit if you want it. The suit is, again, double lined. You cannot see through it. It is just incredible quality, and I'm wearing a size small. So I do have to tell you, I ordered this in a medium, and when I put it on, like, I got it up and I'm like, oh, that's fine. But then I felt like it just seemed a little loose, like it was just going to slip. So I sent it back and got it in a small. And when I first put this one on, I was like, uh-oh, nope, too small. Give it just a second. Work it up. Because it is shapewear, it's going to be tighter than you're used to. Well, I don't mean tighter than you're used to. It takes me a little bit of getting it up, but once I've got it in place and I've got the hips pulled up and all the things, it fits me so well. I'm not squeezed. I'm not uncomfortable. I just feel whoop, snatched and so good. And after wearing this swimsuit several times at the beach, while I was still at the beach, I got on Amazon and ordered it in another color because I am truly obsessed with this swimsuit, and I got it in this beautiful brown color. This swimsuit, again, does come with removable pads. They're in this one. I took them out of this one. And this swimsuit comes in lots of solid colors. There are some like random diagonal color block prints. You can get it with patterns. And there's even a couple colors that have like stitching around the top and the leg, say like a pink swimsuit with white stitching to give you a little bit of detail around the edging. If you only buy one thing from this video, let it be the strapless one piece. $37. You will love it. I guarantee it. So this next little set is in one of my favorite colors, brown. If you don't love brown, it's available in lots of other color options. But this is a little cover up, and ignore my microphone here. What I love are these tortoise shell hoops right here. And the cover up is just straight. There's no pockets. It's plain in the back. I am wearing a size small, and I just think this is so adorable. It is slightly see-through-ish, not really, and I have on a brown swimsuit underneath, which I'm going to show you. This hoop cover-up is only $20 on Amazon and comes in a pretty good number of colors. It hits me a little bit longer here on the leg, almost right above the knee, sort of, but I appreciate that it is straight. It doesn't flare out. I love the tank style here. I can step right into this one. I don't have to put it on over my head when honestly, when I'm hot and sweaty, the last thing I want to do is put something over my head. So I just step right in, and I think it is super cute. So imagine brown little matching beach sandals, a little brown cover up, and a brown swimsuit underneath. So, so classy. So here's this little brown swimsuit, and it's almost like a grayish brown, sort of, but what I love about it is the little gold beads. There's 3 little gold beads here on the strap, and they move around so you can kind of position them where you want. A slight V here, but the top does have breast support, so it kind of goes under the breast and holds them up. There are pads sewn into this bathing suit. I wanted to rip them out, but I can't. So you can kind of see the padding just a little bit right here. But it's fine. It didn't bother me. I loved wearing this bathing suit at the beach. So this does have ruching, but it's a little bit closer in. So it gives you kind of a slimming effect. It is not a shapewear swimsuit. So it's just kind of slimming by design. It is double layered. So this outside is the ruching. The inside is a little bit tighter. And this swimsuit does not go as high up on the hip. I want it to, but because the way it's cut right here, it just kind of has a place that it falls. But I thought the swimsuit was really cute. It's just straight across the back, and I'm somebody that loves little strappy swimsuits or strapless swimsuits. I almost never wear a swimsuit with really big straps because I'm petite, I'm short, like petite framed. I feel like they can kind of overtake my body, and this swimsuit, when I saw it, I was like, oh, well, that's cute. It was really the gold beads that did it for me. That was the icing on the cake, and I bought it and loved it. And I don't know if I already said this, but the brown swimsuit is on sale right now on Amazon for $25, and it only comes in 7 colors. Brown being one of them. There's a couple of solids and a couple where this inside section is one color and the outside is another. So you can browse around and see if you like any of the colors that are available. And this next swimsuit is one of my absolute favorites. But unfortunately, I can't put it on for you in this video because you're going to laugh. It takes 2 people to put this on. It is a tie back swimsuit, and this is really how you adjust the front. Somebody has to be in the back to tie it, and I just cannot do it by myself. My husband has to tie it, and he's at work. So I'm going to show you pictures of me wearing this swimsuit at the beach. But this swimsuit is also from the same brand as that very first swimsuit, La Blanca, and I adore it. This is called a Keyhole front swimsuit. So it comes up a little bit higher on the neck here and has like a peekaboo keyhole right here in the breast. And how you tie the back determines how big this little keyhole is. So I kind of get the swimsuit situated on the neck area. You can wear it higher, you can wear it lower. And then my husband from behind tightens these straps and it kind of crisscrosses and does a bow in the back. So I'm going to show you some pictures here of me in it last year. This swimsuit is the most expensive one on the list. It is $115 on Amazon. It is much more expensive if you find it in a department store, and it comes in a ton of colors. I just have it in this blue, and it is so, so pretty. Again, the material, high quality. I have had this suit for 3 entire years, and it feels just as good as it did the day that I bought it. It has the higher legs, the ruching on the side. It is double lined. I did take the padding out, but this is just a wow. This is a knock 'em dead swimsuit. And last but certainly not least is one more cover up and swimsuit. And the good news is both of these are on deep discount on Amazon right now for some reason. This is a little cover up. It's technically on Amazon called a dress. I just wear it as a cover up. It is a little bit of a shift shape. There are kind of big pockets on the side, has a little V here, but it is just straight across the back. And I'm wearing a size medium. It's too big. I really need this in a small, but when I got it, I just needed it, so I thought it's fine. I'll just stick it in the dryer. But if I had to go back and order another one, which I probably will, I would definitely get it in a small. Only because I feel like this is a little bit too long for me, but it's fine. I wore it at the beach. This little cover up is on sale for $10. There are solids, there are patterns, there are stripes. You could even wear it as a dress with flip-flops. I've actually had this for 2 years, and last year we were on vacation and had to run into town, and I put this on over my swimsuit with my flip-flops and went in town and had a burger and did errands and came right back and got in the pool. You cannot see through this one at all. You're totally covered, so it could be a dress if you wanted it to. But for $10, this is a steal. And the swimsuit underneath is so cute that I have it in 3 different colors. Unfortunately, I guess the brand that makes this on Amazon is not making it anymore, so the colors and sizes are limited, and it's on sale for $15. That's why I'm sharing it. This swimsuit has a slight V, but I love the scallop detail. I think it is so pretty. It has double straps right here, and the back is open. So you do have a little gold clasp closure. The straps are adjustable, and it's really cute. Again, kind of like that brown swimsuit, it doesn't come up as high as the others in the leg. That's about as high as you can adjust it, but the fit is really good. I'm wearing it in a size medium, and for $15, if you need a little swimsuit, hey, this is not the highest quality swimsuit, but it is double lined. It does have ruching here. I wouldn't say there's a lot of tummy control, but the ruching kind of gives you the illusion of some tummy control. And for 15 bucks, it's absolutely worth it. So we all know swimsuit season's on the way, pool season, everybody's going on vacation. And I really wanted to offer you a no BS guide to women's swimsuits on Amazon. I hope it was helpful. All the links to everything are in the description box below, along with my sizing. So I'll see you in the next one.